Hello, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. It has only been a week actually. Feels like it's been longer. It's just a long weekend, it really helped. Yes. So last time the team had just left the old crypt.
But
There's a
still
lot.
in the Feywild.
There's still in the Feywild. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of little things that happened last episode. It'd be really good if you probably go back and watch it, to be honest. But essentially, after leaving the crypt, Jin swore allegiance to the Queen of Air and Darkness. Got them teleported away from the crypt back to the to a castle. Full on swore allegiance is giving her whatever she wants to get stuff sorted. Unfortunately, Varys's eye was not on the table, but did sort out Ailey's age. They are back to their youthful, brilliant self, and also Thoracus's arm again not on the table. But
More on her.
yeah, but the quest was. The offering here was go and sort out Baba Yaga, please, because if they get resurrected, if they're going to get resurrected now that you've lost the sword, you're going to need to go and deal with her quickly before she becomes a real problem. So she whisked you off back into her sister's domain, well, the very edge of her own, so that you could make the trek over, where you immediately ran into the now awoken Titania in all her godly form. She brought you into a fancy marble pillar sort of throne-esque place. Was very positive and cheerful. The team didn't really enjoy.
She told us that she loved us.
Yeah, she really
loved
liked
it, but was confused, but was also like, new mother?
Yes. It was basically like, here's a bunch of information. Some you really don't understand what it means just yet, but information nonetheless. Gave you all some blessings, and was like, all right, go and deal with Baba Yaga. I'll do what I can.
She kind of gave us a little bit of advice, didn't she?
A little bit more. It was like, she explained that Baba Yaga sort of like clones herself, and that's the reason why that they had to use the sword in the first place to kill her, because she just kept coming back. So that she was basically like, you need to deal with those first. Well, just in general, you need to deal with those. Otherwise, she's not going to actually be gone. She pointed out that she's resistant to non-magical stuff. Pretty standard stuff. You might also have to fight her house. Was also a thing. Yeah. And then she's like, well, I'm going to put you close by to where Rillen's sort of darkness, the effect of the blades obscuring of the realm sort of ends, so that you're in a vague direction towards where Baba Yaga would be. And that was pretty much where we left off. Yeah. That was it. So, what is the plan?
Jun's already marching in the direction of Baba Yaga. Sorry. Go on.
Of course.
Could I cut in a quick flashback for the nights that we have spent traveling?
Sure.
I would like to, if I can, get Ailey's help to work on a project.
Haley loves helping with shit. Everybody knows this.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I would like to make something, please.
Okay. What you making?
I would like it to be a surprise if I can, but we have talked about what I'm making.
I see. Okay. Roll me your Tinkers check.
Cool. And I get advantage because I have help?
For this thing particularly,
Didn't it
Or like
involve
a bonus or
explosions of
something?
some description, so Ailey was helping?
well, no. So Ailey's just helping more than anything else.
Okay.
I'd say because of the specific technical nature of this, I don't think there's anyone who could provide you with the kind of help that you would need. I'd say that
Okay.
because Ailey is helping, your DC technically would be lower for this, but you won't get a
Okay.
bunch.
Sweet as. Oh, that's not good.
That's a 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you put together your contraption. It's here in your hands. You haven't tested it yet. Flash forward down to where you are. You know it's there. You haven't had the time to put anything through it yet.
Okay.
You're gonna see how it goes.
Sweet ass. Alright then.
To Aileen from helping, they would see and put together that it's some sort of crossbow that you've made. As to the exact nature of it, they're not familiar.
Okay. Thrakus,
Yeah.
I have bad news that is important, good news that is slightly less important, and a possible solution. Which would you like first?
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, sorry.
just hit me.
Okay. Right. Bad news is that I can't, not with the time that we've had, I can't make the arm for you. It's going to take a while, given the intricate nature of what it would need to do, the movements and everything like that. I just don't have the capability right here and now.
Okay.
The good news is that I can do it, but it's probably not going to be until we have some time spare.
It's okay. We have more important things.
Yes. In saying that, the possible solution I have is here, and Varys will pull out the item that he has crafted.
Cool. So, in Varys's hands, you see what is the makings of a hand crossbow. You've seen these before. A single-handed crossbow, but it has a very interesting mechanism sticking out of both the bottom and top of it that looks to essentially automatically crank back arrows. Well, crossbow bolts.
So
Pretty
hopefully,
cool.
yeah, hopefully this will help with the reloading and being able to fire and things like that.
This is wonderful, Varys. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I haven't tested it. That is another thing. Maybe give it a tester first.
Okay. I'll try to familiarize myself with it if we can, but we best be after John.
Yes, fair.
Cool. And crossbow.
Jin is not trying to leave everyone in the dust because he's not dumb enough to attempt this himself.
No, but I also don't want to piss him off. Especially right now.
Cool. You guys continue to head in that direction. You're not sure exactly what's guiding Jun here, but they're heading in that direction. This is an entirely different part of the forest jungle that you have been in previously. So you're not really familiar with what is around you. You're not even. This is completely taking you guys out of kilter. Completely different place to where you had been previously. Completely, you know, all out of the way. What's the plan here?
I'm all out of plans, man.
Everyone knows Ailey just follows usually, so
Yep.
I mean, I could just scouting as we're going, just trying to canvas the areas that we're going through.
Everyone's trying to like follow along towards Jun, like looking at Ailey and going, "We should show them our new trick. It might make them cheer up."
yeah. Oh, did we show them already though? I can't remember.
I think we worked out how to do it, but I don't. We should make sure everyone knows. It's really cool.
Yeah. How how are we kind of walking? Are we on our horses? Like what's
You
going
are on
at
your
the
horses
moment?
currently. I would assume that after all of this, that Everil is riding with you currently.
Yeah, I would guess so as well. It's like, how do we get their attention? Do we just do it?
What if you start it and I make what's Jun's favorite animal and I could shape it into like a little animal and float it next to them? That would be cute, right?
I mean, they were
probably-
a cat at one point.
I think I know what a cat looks like.
We could do cats. Cats are cute.
Do it. I'm assuming because you're way bigger and tougher than I am that you're in charge of the reins part of the thing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm gonna
like-
presume you're like in my lap or behind me. Like, I don't know if
I'm
your
a-
arms would wrap
I'm a-
around me. My wings
I'm
would
definitely
be in
gonna
the
have
way,
to go
actually.
behind you, or you wouldn't be able to see.
With the big hat? Yeah, not at all.
So I like the idea that from behind your horse is just two little legs, just one big bit of fabric.
It's like, an attempt is being made.
So we're gonna try and catch up.
Yeah, I'd say that's what our idea of fixing this situation is. So, Skelly.
Okay.
We're so
what
smart.
do
I mean, there's not really anything for you guys to roll here. You guys are unfortunately skilled in all these things, so you know, you can just do it.
I'm gonna roll it just purely for the sake of look, I done it.
Yep.
There you go.
Because by the time I do this, I'd be able to recharge it. I don't know if you want me to still.
Yeah, don't bother with okay.
Okay, and then where am
Oh dear.
I used the wrong one, didn't I?
I think
So. You really should change. Yeah, I did. I used the improve instead of the.
Yeah, you need to not
that.
use the improved one.
Yeah, I didn't mean to use the improved.
Choose.
So. Shouldn't there be a way to remove this, or are you the only one with the ability?
No, you can
Oh no,
remove
wait,
it.
delete.
Imagine
There
if
we
you've
go.
got like
mad acid reflux one day though, and I can't handle the fumes. That would be funny.
If I roll it too high.
You
Yeah.
roll it too high, and everyone's like, "Nope, that fireball's all on you."
Yeah. Whoops.
Well, I mean, the real issue is going to be when you do try to use your improved breath weapon, because that's not controllable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you haven't told her to burp, then she gonna use whatever she use, and yeah.
All right.
Um,
So, well, after a few hours, just heading in that direction.
oh look, it's charged!
Yeah,
Yay!
you did it. Still no, no messages from any gods. No, nobody whisking you away to other places. Feeling
We're
like,
all so not used to that.
yeah, it's been a bit since you had time to just sort of just travel for a bit. Of course, that is completely taken over by the fact that you are still in the Feywild. The trees around you look like they're in a constantly different states of season. It's a permanent twilight. Otherwise, there's still like glowing mushrooms and glowing crystals and stuff jutting out of the landscape every so often. Definitely still in a highly magical area. But as you guys have finally reaching the state of being like, oh yeah, this is going to be a little bit, and really starting to ease up on, let yourself relax a little bit. That is when you hear a thunderous boom in the distance.
So not us.
No.
Something else.
Directly ahead of you, probably a good way off, not visible, but you hear a loud boom, the deep cracking of a very powerful tree, and the crashing of that tree, and then another couple of booms, like something very large is moving through the forest up ahead.
Wait, didn't they say that house moves?
Yeah.
And he just stares. Also, none of you reacted to our random fireball.
They're used to it by now.
Yeah, you're just like,
So can you
Oh.
describe like what actually happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, run us down.
Ailey did let go of the reins and did a hand action of putting their hands together, like trying to smush words together, because that's what she thinks the hand action is, and then burped a giant fireball.
In the meantime, April's like, that wasn't that. Oh, it grabs the fireball with magics, shapes it into a small cat, and then kind of floats that as close to Jin as possible. Like, look, I made you a kitty.
How accurate is the cat?
Well, it's made of fire.
Yeah.
So
Also, what does
It's vaguely cat shaped. Like
Yeah.
it's a blob with some flickering blobs at the top that could be ears, and like a longer blob on one side that's the tail.
yeah, I mean, yeah, basically that is it. It is a very vague,
Go at it. Yeah.
very vague form is what they can make. So you get the idea that it was meant to be cat shaped. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just like a hot mess that's right next to you.
I think Jin, like, given that we've been traveling for a little bit and like, he's probably calmed down and relaxed a little bit and isn't so like actively tense. We'll just kind of grin be like, I can do a better one, and then just shift into his I've forgotten the name of the
Tabaxi.
species. Yeah, tabaxi form, and just kind of poke his tongue out at the two.
Just Everill's just like high pitched squeaky oh like I
And
can't
Ailey
do it
just
on mic
starts
because the mic
clapping.
won't catch it.
Ailey's clapping and then just yells out, "Kitty!" Because, you know.
Just imagining
Varys
that.
is scanning the tree line to make sure that this loud noise and flame has not drawn any attention.
Oh shit, true.
Yep.
I mean, most houses are flammable, right? Even ones on big legs?
I assume, man.
You would hope.
Chicken drumsticks, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like, is the house made of tree or is the house made of alive?
Is the house made of chicken or is the chicken made of house?
Why not both?
Do we
That's-
know that it's chicken-like? I don't
You
think.
don't. That's. I mean, that was an
That's-
out of character
Yeah.
knowledge
Yeah.
there.
Also, none of us would know that. Okay.
Thrikus, roll me a history check.
Will do.
This is against your favorite enemy, so it's an advantage.
Good.
Yeah, I would say that the rumors that the stories about Baba Yaga and their house have made it to you, but of course, due to the nature of rumor and it being so long and your word of mouth sort of stuff, all of the stories about Baba Yaga get all sort of mixed up. Hence why you didn't know about her even being dead proper, and being shoved in the sword sort of stuff. You know that that most stories tell that her moving house has chicken legs, like the red leathery with big claws, and will, claw anybody who gets close and is threatening. There are some stories about Baba Yaga mode of transportation being that she'd sit in a big cauldron and fly around in it. Things like that. Again, stuff that you're not sure where rumor and the fake theories blend in with the real theories, but from your understanding, pretty much all tales tell that the house does have chicken legs.
Chicken drumsticks. It's been a while since I've had good food.
Thinking about chicken drumsticks. So,
Does she pass that info on to the rest of us, or?
She'll literally just be like, chicken drumsticks.
What does chicken have to do with house?
It has giant chicken legs.
Wait, is it
Supposedly.
chicken?
Maybe. Supposedly. I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit that people say about this house.
Wait,
so
I
is it
thought
like,
if it had legs, they'd be like tree legs.
is it like half chicken and half house? What?
Like the legs are chickeny.
Oh, like they're like grafted onto the bottom of the house?
I don't know, man. It's all a myth.
Oh.
Or maybe
mean-
fact. I don't know. You know how they are.
I mean, I don't, and that's been my entire problem.
I know how they are.
Hey,
Oh.
pretty.
Well, I could think Ailey's making moon eyes at Jun at that moment.
Yes. Well, especially right now, they're a cat.
And just kind of poking their tongue out at you, being like, my cat's better than your cat.
Ailey's just kind of like, well, I'm not the one that makes the cat. I just make the fire, so she doesn't care about that. She's just like, kitty. She's probably trying to touch Jin again. But I don't know where she is in the line of horses near. So she might just be like badly like reaching out, like fucking meters away, but like, you know, the like grabby hand thing that people do when you want the stuff and you pick your...
Has full control over the horse and could move closer, but is choosing not to.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that they're like leaning over, like and like doing like the rubbing fingers together, like puss puss
No.
puss puss.
I'll probably try that next, honestly.
Jun would very quickly get pissed off with that and like hiss. Because like having met Tabaxi in the past, he's like, no, this is rude behavior. You do not be like, you know, it's culturally insensitive.
Especially without a fish in your hands. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you yeah.
Fair
it
enough.
should just be like, want cat.
Well, I'd say that it's at that point that you are interrupted by the thunderous boom of trees cracking, of something moving up and ahead of you. So, what's the plan?
Does that sound like a house to you?
Is that a house?
Does it sound like a house?
What is a house?
Thunder.
Does it sound like a house to me?
You've never heard any house sound like that.
Come on, Skelly. What does this house sound like? It's simple sound-based stuff. Come on.
I mean, I would grant that perception from Thrakus. It is something very large that has very large either claws or hands, some sort of large things at the ends of its legs, to the
It's
point
either
of
Baba
being
Yaga's house or a T-Rex.
something that is capable of pushing down a large, deep-rooted tree and like breaking it off. Yeah.
Would Baba Yaga's house be worse if it wasn't chicken legs but hands?
It's like
If it
human
was
Those would be
hands.
wings.
round hands, would that be worse?
Human fleshy hands instead.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't know. Bird feet work pretty similar to hands.
True.
Like, y'all
But
are
they
all
have claws.
investigating the thundering noise, and Avril's looking up and going, "Where are the clouds?"
What?
Well, there's thunder noises. Can't have thunder without thunderclouds.
No, it's just all the time clouds up there.
Like normal clouds or like cursed clouds?
Fey realm clouds. They don't change. Mostly.
I've been in a place like that. It's kind of creepy.
It is.
We're in a place like that now, you know.
Oh yeah.
This place is a place like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Huh.
Like, we haven't
everyone's saying
left
the
yet.
obvious.
We have not left yet. And I would
Is a
rather-
revelation to the small one.
I would rather like to kill this thing so that we can leave. And
Okay.
like,
Do we get to leave after this one, or is it gonna be more stuff?
I mean, I hope so.
Who knows?
I really. These clouds
way-
are really getting to me. It's
Yeah.
not fun anymore.
And either way, whatever it sounds like, if it's a T-Rex or Baba Yaga's house, we might be able to eat it. And I want to do that.
So we're going
Eating the
hunting.
House?
Yes.
Ailey is now excited about eating the house.
Eating a
That's
house.
chicken.
Let's go hunting.
All right.
So we stealthing?
We are definitely gonna stealth.
Yeah, sure.
Do I have advantage considering?
I
It's
can
in the
finally
Fey
see.
Forest.
No, you do not get advantage.
I mean, you do have a certain something that can help all of us.
boy.
Playing.
I know.
I think it helps a natural.
You're doing so good.
Oh, this is great.
Stealth. Where's
I know what will help my natural one, but it'd be more selfish to cast it. Invisibility. That'd confuse the shit out of
Ailey
things.
just. Everyone is just really confused how Ailey just manages to do
Yep.
this every time.
Every goddamn time.
Disappears.
All right.
I can imagine Avril being confused despite being attached to Ailey.
Being on the horse.
Where'd it go?
So, where'd the wings go? What?
God.
You disappear. I am just riding awkwardly at the very back of a pony. I get the picture of you like swinging down to the side of the horse so that you're like not visible from one side, but if someone viewed you from the 180, they'd see everything.
Yeah, probably something like that. Okay, all right. Pass that a trace is cast as well.
Yeah.
Moving.
I mean, mine's bad, but I can't have it be that bad.
All right.
I've still got to work out my ranged weapon. We haven't tested this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it blows up in my face.
Quite.
I have faith in
I
Varys.
hope not.
Okay. So you all approach. You see in the distance a very large moving thing. Can't quite make it out yet. But it doesn't just, it's not alone, basically. There appears to be a bunch of creatures following beside it and in front of it. Sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of information, you know, around it and leading it, whatever this large thing is. Yeah. What's the plan?
Does it seem to be heading in like a particular direction with a purpose?
It does, yes.
Maybe it's heading to Baba Yaga. Maybe if we hang back, we can follow it to them.
Jun's kind of had this intuitive sense of direction for a while. What kind of sense does he get?
That this thing is going that direction.
Well, all I know is it's going that way. Might as well.
Okay.
I mean, I
So you-
do think sneaking behind it is probably smarter than just like trying to jump it or something. We can at least get more
Yeah.
information.
I mean, I would worry about jumping it and us getting potentially hurt and being unable to stop them from performing whatever ritual or whatever they're doing.
I mean, if it's possible to stop them summoning Baba Yaga, I'd like to, but I don't think we're at that point anymore.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, as you guys sneak up behind it.
Most ominous message. Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Yeah.
Yes. So, you guys get close enough to see the creatures that are leading and following this this thing. You see that one of them is one of those fiendish-looking hags that you have run into before, as well as a couple of 4 specifically of those red caps that look like they've gone sickly green, that are sort of information, but at a distance, from this large moving thing, that you can now sort of make out the outlines of. It is like a single-story hut, with flickering fairy lights in the windows and around it, just ever so slightly pulsing in and out around this entire thing, and it is moving and scratching up the ground underneath it with 4 massive taloned legs that are strikingly red, like blood red talons.
The legs are?
The legs are, yes. There's holding
Feel
up
like-
this single-story hut.
I feel like they didn't go far back enough in time when they said chicken legs.
Hmm.
Maybe I was closer with the T-Rex moment. Or dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon
It's very
ass.
reminiscent of a dinosaur.
What the fuck?
Probably still tastes good.
Um,
So we're still stealthed?
I will say that you hear them talking. The Rikus, and now Jun. Lucas, Jun, and Ailey, you can understand them enough to know that one of them thinks that they've spotted somebody following them, and they're making preparations.
Wait, so Ailey saw that, huh?
You can hear that. You
Ah,
understand. So
yeah.
the rest of you, well, Varison and Everil, all they hear is them speaking in some elven language.
Right, because I can understand all languages. Yeah.
But the Rikus, Jun, and Ailey can understand that they are trying to secretly hide the fact that they're aware of you, and is
For
preparing
some reason,
to.
just the song making Christmas, making Christmas, la la la. Just
guess.
imagine the most thing that is they're preparing.
Jun is
Oh,
gonna
wait,
say
wait,
to
wait.
Therikus, we've lost the element of surprise. Let's not lose the element of speed, I guess.
Okay,
that's-
but I want to see what we're dealing with first.
The Ailey's already started to wander. I can't move because game is paused.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell, Ailey.
Ailey would have
We need a
gotten
leash.
off her horse and left it to Avril and like snuck through the tree line to try and like see what's up ahead. She probably wouldn't bother trying to fly at this stage. I don't know how tall the trees are and what kind. But yeah, you can imagine that it's Ailey. She's already fucking left. None of you probably noticed because of her stealth stat. Except for
Yeah.
Avril will be suddenly holding the reins.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And Ailey is gone.
are the horses at a stop?
Not currently. You are still moving.
Guess who's never held a rein of a horse before?
Yeah.
Luckily, it is a magical horse. It
Yep.
has got you. It has got you okay. You're all right.
Like it's
Just
super
like-
tame.
Everyone's just kind of like holding them and staring at them, like not moving them an inch left or right, just like what?
Yeah, it is still just following
If the
along.
other horses stop, it'll just stop as well. Because it's also used to Ailey being its rider.
Yep.
Mm.
I will say, actually,
Where
hold on. I'll say the moment. So, I'm not sure if I've described these horses to. I'm pretty sure I've described them to Everil before. They are horrific looking. That
Yeah.
Ailey specifically is a bone horse,
covered in glitter.
covered in glitter, but is also lightly a lightly flaming mane, enough to be fanciful looking, but not like to be
Not as
terrifying.
intense as the Rikus' one, because
Yeah.
Ailey's all sunshine and rainbows.
Exactly. But the moment that Ailey alights from this horse, that mane just grows in bursts of fire and is just like it is like a fiery mane has appeared around the horse in response to you being the only rider upon it.
Like
Halo
leans
of fire.
backwards because I really like fire, but I'm not sure I want it in my face. So I'm now sat on the butt end of the horse as far away as possible and leaning my head slightly backwards.
And the horse should tamp down because they respond to their rider.
Oh, it's like it's not. It's like it's
There's backstory. Okay.
yeah. It's doing some extra stuff there.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
it is pulling from something. It is creating this fire. It's not painful. You're not feeling any extra heat, but it is burning bright. It's definitely not helping with your stealth status.
It's not a Rapidash.
So, Hunter Sense, you are not within 60 feet of it currently. You're still quite a ways back, peeping on it from, let's say, 150 feet. So, do you want to get within 60 feet of it? Thoracus?
What?
I mean, we're
Thoracus?
gonna be getting within 60 feet of it
Okay.
because we're gonna be fighting these things. Let's be fair, because they know we're there now, and they're already making preparations for something. So
And we want to get to them before they can, like, fix up some situation where they've got an advantage on us.
or they fuck off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just Hunter's sense as soon as I'm at 60 feet.
I will say that you specifically move up to.
Hey, we're all moving.
I know, but Ailey is moving it. Ailey is moving ahead of you guys currently.
Yeah.
So
No.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, would you move up with Ailey specifically in this situation, or would you just team back
No.
with everybody? Okay.
I wouldn't want to be.
So everybody else
Singling
is
myself
moving.
out.
Everybody
'Cause
else
I'm
is
not-
moving up to a point, but Ailey is still
opposite.
ahead.
Did you all pass on the information about what they're saying? Because Varus can't understand them.
Yeah.
That's a question. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when Jin was kind of talking to the Rikus about, like, we've lost the element of surprise, he would have made clear to Varus that they know we're here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
And to be
Where
fair,
is Ailey going?
Thoracus. Who knows? Ailey's fucking invisible.
Yeah.
Classic Ailey.
Varus gets his guns ready.
Cool.
I will say Thoracus tends to be in the habit, if Varus is near, of telling him these things, knowing that he'd be able to tell everyone else in their heads, if need be. So that's just a
Keep
sort of
quiet.
thing.
I think
She does.
Jin likes to tell Varus things as well, because he knows that Varus, like, is very competent and capable and strategically minded and things.
Unlike the rest of the team.
Can't
He's
do
less
much about
likely-
it once people have gone past 30 feet, though, so I can't tell
Yeah.
Ailey what's going on.
Fair
So
enough.
Ailey, well, you wouldn't know. You can't see them currently. They've
And Ailey already
decided
heard-
to stealth away from you as well. Ailey already heard the thing, so that's why they're going off and doing their own
Yeah.
thing.
They want to know what the things are.
Yep.
That's another reason to tell Varus over anyone else, is he tends to not act erratically to new information. He's the oldest one.
He's the wisest one.
Yeah.
He's also significantly older than he was when he started this journey.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
What is Varus's wisdom?
In the same amount of time. Varus's wisdom is 14.
I'm technically wiser than you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I doubt aliens.
My wisdom
It
is
doesn't.
Anyway, your
Sorry?
hunter's sense. Your hunter's sense
I didn't hear John, but okay, my hunter's sense.
picks up on this creature that it is entirely immune to necrotic, poison, and psychic damage.
Cool, I'll definitely be passing that along.
Yeah. It is also entirely immune to non-magical attacks.
Ugh,
So
I'm gonna have to spice up some.
some mundane bullets and things will not affect it in the slightest. It has immunities
Can we
to
type this in the
Sure.
chat?
immune to
'Cause I don't have the brain tonight to remember anything.
that's fine. Necrotic.
And I don't know if we'll finish a fight
That's-
since we've got an hour.
Cool. Well.
Cool.
Yep.
That works well.
That does.
What spells have I got equipped? And yeah, definitely pass on this information to anyone within quiet hearing distance.
Cool. Varys will pass it on psychically.
Sorry, what was the information?
That it is immune to necrotic, poison, psychic, and non-magical attacks. There's
Which has
also
briefly been put in the chat.
there's also
the
immune to
Yeah.
Side
these
chat.
effects.
Man, I keep choosing Augury as one of my spells. I keep forgetting to fucking use it when we really should.
Yep.
It.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna get you guys now to roll me some initiative, please,
because they already see us.
because they know that you're there now.
Ah.
Well, they did before, but now you guys are getting close.
So much for early scouting. The scouting always goes bad.
Oof. Painfully average.
Normal.
Oh, not immune to fire.
No.
I'm like looking because all of mine are either acid or necrotic.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the button. I'm staring at the screen and I can't see it.
So on your
Top right.
Yeah.
Furthest along next to movement.
Oh. There it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, I do that all the time too. And I've been playing for years.
We have changed a couple of times.
It has, but this is pretty funny that I still have to look for it hard every time.
I was
Has
staring
also
up and
been
down at all the
years
different
too,
tabs and
yeah.
going, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not
It
it.
has indeed been years.
That's a lot of rolls.
There are
Yep.
a few things out there.
There are a few things out there. Okay. So,
We've already almost died so many times. I'm
Yeah.
tired, Grandpa.
all right. Well, Varys, you're up first.
Yes. Are we still on our horses?
That's up to you. I know that Ailey is not currently. Do you think that you would have continued on your horses to get this close?
Maybe, because we did have Pass Without a Trace going, right?
You did.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think he'd probably still be mounted.
Okay.
Fuck. What am I gonna do? Oh no.
It's a good question.
Yep. What's the distance on this? 60 feet. It's only a teeny. That sucks. I'm gonna be hitting the broadside of a house anyway.
That is true.
Yeah. Alright. I think Varys is just gonna push the horse as hard as he can to just get in here.
Okay.
As far as possible. Yeah. Okay, there. And he is going to take out the... We already had it on him. Just shooting at this red cap in front of him with his infused pistol.
Cool. Yep.
Hits.
It
I hope
does.
so.
Yes, it does. 35 would be
35?
crazy.
Alright.
Blam.
Cool. Another one.
Another one. Blam.
Got him.
Oh,
Oh, that was... No,
yeah,
wrong
that's
pistol,
the wrong
sorry.
thing. I think it's the same.
It's the same modifiers, it just doesn't have the extra special stuff on it.
That's true. Yep. Blam.
Cool.
Bunch of damage.
It's still not dead?
Nope. Those are
Alrighty.
nasty bastards.
Cool. Well, he's gonna get even closer and then swing on it with his short sword.
Who's making circles over here?
Oh, that's me. Don't mind. I'm just measuring shit for no reason whatsoever. Don't worry about it.
All right. Yes, that will hit. 10
Cool.
basic damage.
And that'll be my turn.
How do I delete these? Delete.
So you just
I forgot.
click on him and hit delete on your keyboard.
Click. Delete. Oh. This kind of worked. There's another one I missed. I apologize for my fucking up the battlefield.
It's okay. Okay. We got some movement going on here.
Oh, there's a hag there.
Yes.
They're not particularly visually distinct from the forest.
The red caps stand out a little bit more because they got the token.
I got a
Yeah.
full-on circular token. But there was already existing tokens for these guys. Yes. They're gonna shoot a bunch of missiles, magic missiles at Ailey.
Magic
Just-
missiles.
Magic missiles. Just fix this quick.
Nope. This is a great time for Firefox to crash.
I mean, there's not really much you can do. There's just a solid, just 10 damage.
Yeah, they wouldn't bother halving that.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
I am blam. 10 damage. It's their turn. We got this guy.
Oh, it's like my whole computer is crashing. Never mind.
Oh, cool. Well, that's great because I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay, I will do that for you.
Thank you.
Dexterity saving throw. Need to beat a 15. No, that rolled for me instead. That's not what I wanted. You didn't beat it. At a 14. But it's a dexterity saving throw, so you still take the old half
Evasion.
evasion.
Evasion! Yay!
Damage from that. But it was Ironbound Pursuit, so it has knocked you on your ass. You're now prone.
Oh
no! Yeah. And that'll be Jun.
Alright, Jun is going to cast Fast Step.
Right on.
So he is going to move. Hang on. How measuring things is hard. 10, 15. He's got 30 feet of movement normally.
Yep.
So I think he's going to move there
Mm-hmm.
first. Attack this fuckwit here. Oh, hang on. Move, not measure. There. Move, attack. Attack this fuckwit.
Okay. Throw them dice.
Roll their dice. There.
Damn.
I attacked.
30 attack. Ooh. Yep, that'll hit. You slice him across with your scythe.
I'm fucking glad that hits. I'd be worried if it didn't. And then he attacks twice.
Yep.
15.
Yep, that'll
no.
hit.
Try and reload.
Cool.
Yep,
And then
couple of good
he-
slashes across his chest. See ice crystals form all up him.
And then he is going to cast Fast Step and move into a position of flanking with hang on, which that. And
Yep.
like here, so he's flanking this asshole with Varus.
Yep. What I found out recently is if you do this do the measuring the measure distance one under token controls, once
Yeah.
you've set that, if you hit space, it'll move your character to where you're at, where that is.
Smart.
Yes. So you can measure and then move. It's crazy.
So Jun runs in, goes slash, slash, then poofs out of existence, and then poofs back into existence, and just growls at this little fuckwit here, intimidatingly, and squares up to hit him.
Perfect. Cool. All right. Well, that's the end of your turn. And you hear a thunderous boom as a big claw comes slamming down right behind you. And they're gonna hit you with that. Gonna hit you with that a
Okay.
couple of times, in fact. So that's a 25 to hit.
Cool. That definitely hits.
Cool. So you're going to take 24 bludgeoning damage from this.
Oh.
And you would have taken 19 necrotic damage, but you are resistant to that, so you're taking half of that.
So I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke
Cool.
as a reaction. And because I'm Warlock Pact Magic, it is cast at 5th level.
Yep.
Oh.
I make fire damage for 32 owies.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh, and that's a 6 on the dexterity saving throw. That's a 32 fire damage.
Oh, that,
Boom.
that house isn't dexterous. My God.
It's not a particularly
Revelations.
dexterous house.
Oh, Ailey's gonna have fun with that.
And you see black fire just rip through it, take a good chunk out of it. It's gonna hit you again, unfortunately. But that's a 17 that just beats your armor class, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a
so it's
squishy warlock. 16
bludgeoning and 12 halved to 6 necrotic damage.
Oh wow.
And
Jun looks very sore all of a sudden.
It's this big clawed hand just bam, bam, slams Jun into the ground a little bit. Yeah. But that's the end of its turn. And now we got more med caps. Well, Jun, can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please? You need
Sure.
to beat. You need to beat. 14. You have beaten 14. Congratulations. So you take no damage from that. As it misses its ironbound pursuit.
Thank fuck.
Cool. Avril,
Mm-hmm.
you are up.
Yep.
Wait, Coswell never rolled initiative.
Oh, do you want to roll initiative for console?
Yes. I thought something was off. Yeah.
Alright, he can take his turn as soon as Avril raises.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, if he's going before me, he may as well go.
Yeah. While you're playing your turn out, what's Cold's not going to do? Well, he hasn't been given a command unless one was given previously. Thoracus?
Nope.
Alright, well then he's going. Bound his 40 feet right up onto this motherfucker right here. He's gonna fucking bite the shit out of this guy.
He's literally just a dog, you know?
He's gonna
He's a mastiff.
he's gonna miss his first bite, but he's gonna get his second one off. And he's gonna turn that into a grapple with this guy. Strength checks. Acrobatics.
Do you need me to roll anything
Nope,
for Coswell?
I got that. Contolip has grappled this redcap in his jaws, holding him down.
Crunchy.
Yes. Avril.
I'm trying to learn how to draw a line. Bear with me. There it is.
Yep.
I learned a line.
Cool.
Not that it's like super helpful, but I'm learning.
Learning is helpful.
It is.
Truth.
Cool.
Oh, it's that ruler that I think I want.
If you're trying to do the movement, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and then you
So
have space to.
Like when I've got it drawn out.
Yeah, there
Hey,
you go.
look at it go! Look at it go! I learned some skills. I will wander over there. I get 35 feet. I can do one more square.
Oh yeah.
I'm a. Yeah, look at those skills.
Wait.
And then I'm a cast Investiture of Flame.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking that the big guns might be necessary.
Fair enough. It's a turn there, that's fine.
Oh shit, I've just realized I'm next to Ailey. I should probably...
I mean, they are resistant to fire.
Yeah, I was
Except for the fact that you kind of negate that fact.
and away from them. May I...
You may
not have moved this far forward.
You may have not moved that far forward, yes.
Thank you. then yeah, because I would love not to toast my friends. I think that'll make me real popular.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Especially
will.
your new friend who's like traditionally immune to fire.
Mm.
Would be
Yeah.
very confused.
So I think I can only cast it the first time because it costs me an action. I don't
It
think I can
does.
actually use the
Correct. But you do have a bonus action.
I have nothing that allows me to bonus its face off, which is very annoying.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I will yell "Flame on."
Perfect.
I think it's appropriate.
It is. Cool. That'll be Ailey up now. So, the red cap that got you, Ailey, and knocked you prone, is currently being held in Codswallop's jaws. So I will say that you have advantage on this attack.
Okay. Because, yeah, that is the one that Ailey would go for.
Yep.
I think she'd just stab, because, like,
That sounds
she doesn't
like the
want to
thing do.
hurt, was the first one...
They're both
no,
they're both at advantage.
So...
Okay. So both of those will hit. Roll your sneak attack damage as well.
Nicky!
Alright. So, as Codswallop's like chomping on like the shoulder, just this is a small creature and he's a big dog. So he's got this whole chest basically latched in his jaws. And Ailey comes up with two knives and just cuts the sides of his neck and basically scissors his head right off with these two blades. And he's dead.
Nice.
Give him the good old lawn shears.
And then Ailey will give a like, good doggy, like pat on the head.
Good job.
And then probably use movement to kind of get closer to where. Wait, what is that over there? What is this thing? What is this?
That's one of.
I just want to know what that is. I don't know how to highlight what it was.
This is
but-
the hag. This is the
Oh,
fiendish
that's
hag.
a hag. Wait, so I'm here. How far can I go again?
You can go. You're back to full strength now, so you can go a full 60 feet flying if you want.
Sweet. So yeah, she'll go over to be like near Varys to help.
Okay.
Bearing in mind you are on the side that the house can reach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the house is right there.
I'd say that you do the fly up into the air 15 feet. Yeah.
I'm still up in the air like usual.
Okay. So no longer prone. We're winging it here. Okay. The Ruckus.
Okay, so this new hand crossbow.
Yes.
What is its range? Is this 30 / 120 feet?
Yep. So 30
Yeah,
is
so-
its. So you'd be at disadvantage if you.
Beyond 30, yeah.
Yeah, beyond 30 you'd be at disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's not super long range.
Okay. Good to know. Well, regardless, I'm gonna need to do some movement. How far can I get? Yeah, right by Codswallop. And hopefully not on fire,
Yeah.
right?
No. No. It's only when you end your turn next to them that you get set on fire.
Yeah. I'm just like, ah. Cool. Then yeah, the only person in range is the hag. But I need to make this magical for a bonus. Can I dip it in spice? The bolt.
The bolt's sort of in the mechanism. It's not a good way for you to do that as a bonus action. But I'd say that you can like jam the head of the crossbow into it and then see what happens.
Yeah, I would.
All right. Cool. So this is going to be interesting. Roll me a D100.
fucking do that every time?
Yep. Slash roll, not roll slash.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, okay?
Oh,
That's a 9.
You know what the 9 is? Oh no.
I
Do
just
I wanna know
don't
what a
remember
9 is?
whether low is bad or good.
Oh, it's random, isn't it? It's on a table.
It is on a
Lots of
table.
Weird shit.
Let's see.
I got turned into a plant because of the mystic magical number.
That's right.
He did get turned
I entirely forgot about that. That was so good.
into 42.
It was not funny.
No.
It
was
sorry,
funny.
it
It
was
wasn't
kind of
funny.
funny.
It was not funny when I was trying to fight shit.
It was hilarious.
It sounds like hell, but the visual is just too funny to ignore.
Those are not my sheets. Where are my sheets? There's my sheets. Okay. Well, looking for 9 on the table. All right. You click, and a bolt comes out, sticks in the night hag into the shoulder, and then come out a wave of magical missiles shoot out of it as well, all at the same time. And slam
yeah.
into the exact same spot on the night hag. Can I get you to roll me 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 7d4 plus 7.
We could just do plus 7.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Cool, 22.
22. I have to do math now.
That's good, man.
No, I have to do the math.
Oh, right, 'cause you can't.
Minus 27, did you say? Yes.
22.
No, 22. Brain things. All right. Yes, as 7 bolts of light come out of, igniting the spice on the end of this crossbow, flicker into 7 bolts of light and just slam into the shoulder of this hag. And they're very upset about it.
Cool. I have another attack.
You do.
After jamming it in there,
Give
do
it
I
a-
have enough spice left over? Or
give
is
it a
gonna
shot.
be regular confidence?
All right. Roll me another D100.
Okay. What's 80?
You fire off another bolt, slams into the night hag. The spice on the end ignites for a final time, spinning it all, and turns into lovely illusory butterflies that all float around you. Completely ineffectual otherwise.
Oh, cool. Like floating around me or floating around
Floating
her?
around you.
Oh. Okay. Pretty.
So that's bonus action, movement. You're
Movement.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. I got running people. Running.
Fucking madcaps.
Yep.
Oof.
This one is flanked on both sides and from above. It's not happy about it. It is going to slash at Varys 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
C is 18.
Yep. First one is 24.
Jesus. Okay.
Is 11 slashing and 4 necrotic damage. You also have been bone chilled, which is preventing you from being healed. Second one is 25.
Sorry, how much was that one?
There was 11 plus 4.
Okay, cool.
Second one is 25. Which will pass your thing. It's 11 slashing and 7 necrotic.
Jesus.
And the last one is a 10. It'll miss.
Cool. Yeah. Alright.
Okay. And you're up. Beginning of the round.
Alright. Okay. I think Varys looks at what they're facing off against, stows his short sword and his pistol, and then pulls out last rites and just starts firing on this madcap that's in front of him.
Fair enough.
I still have 2 single question mark spicy rifle bullets.
Okay.
I will use one of those and take a shot. Shouldn't roll anything. That is a misfire.
It is.
That fucking sucks.
It'll still hit. So I'll say that it blows up in your hands, but it still gets the shot off here.
Okay.
So you do 15 piercing damage to him, and roll me. Roll me 2 d10s. Sorry, 2 d100s, not 10s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 18, 18 and 65. Okay. You feel a light tingling, like a static electricity pass over you from this exploding thing in your hands.
Okay.
Do you think Varys would take that as a good sign and like focus on that, or would he like try and push that away and stop that from happening?
What sort of does it at all feel familiar?
It does feel familiar. It is a familiar sensation you've had happen before.
Okay. Is it the same sensation he had in the alleyway when he was fighting 4 people? And
No,
could
not
be
not
turned
like
into a gnome?
not like that at all. Not like that.
Okay.
It is like there's a magical electricity that is being passed on to you from this ignition. It's whether or not you want to if you want to try and force it away and not have that effect, or if you want to just take it on and use whatever happens.
I think at this point, after having his most powerful weapon take itself away from him, he's probably going to try and focus on it and get it to help him however he can.
Roll me 4d10, please.
Okay.
Alright. As your gun explodes in your hands and the shot manages to get out a little bit and hit this guy, you feel that static sensation course through you. Pull it in, and you feel a jolt of electricity pass through you and out through your gun, and you see lightning strike between this madcap and the house, dealing 28 lightning damage.
Cool.
Which kills the one that's in front of you.
Sweet.
Does a fair bit of damage to one behind Jin. But yeah, that's your last rights out of commission for now.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so it's just misfired. It's not broken, but
Yeah.
I don't think I have time to do anything about that right now.
Oh.
So this one is dead.
Yep.
Cool.
Charred, cindering by lightning.
Fair. I think Varys is going to curse, then swing his rifle up onto his shoulder so that he doesn't have to hold on to it. He's going to pull out one of his 2 question mark spicy rifle bullets and haul ass over here.
Okay.
And he's gonna grab that bullet and essentially just smash it to try and get its effect, to try and hit these people if you can.
The double question mark ones.
Yes.
All right. Roll me a d4.
Cool. 2.
All right. This is the exact same static you feel course
Fuck
through you
yes.
again. Blast off in that direction. Roll me another 4d10.
Sweet. 22.
Alright. I'm gonna hit this guy as well, and this house. Cool. Alright.
Sweet.
So that's pretty much your turn at this point.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action. That'll be me.
Cool. Alright. Hag is turning around.
Mm-hmm.
If it wants to let me do that. Yeah. And she's gonna claw at you.
Fair.
A couple of times. It's a 19.
Yeah,
We'll just
AC
hit.
18.
That's 19 slashing damage. And a
Nice.
10 will miss. Alright. Jun, you're up.
June wants to get the fuck out of here. So, given that poofing out of existence does not incur opportunity attacks from giant houses,
Luckily enough, it doesn't.
he is going to teleport now. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna
I
get my
wonder
measuring
who-
stick back.
Is healing in this group of people.
Measuring circle.
Measuring circle?
17, 18, 19, 20. And then I move the circle and then I go. It goes. Oh, Ailey's in the way! Hang on, can I.
Ali's
Alias in the
flying.
air, if that helps.
Alia's 15 feet up in the air, yeah.
How high does your whatever go?
So if they're on the cusp of that, and if it's a proper like sphere, then they should
Good
be.
shit that way.
They might be out of it.
They should be out of it actually, because it is a 20-foot radius sphere.
Then yes, Ailey will not be in that hut.
Okay. Jun is going to poof. He is going to poof from here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Delete that. Delete it. Delete it. Go. There we go. Sweet. I'm going to try the thing that you showed me. Jun is going to poof over here. And wait. Over here. Yeah!
Yeah.
So he's out of the range of his sphere.
Yep.
And then he's going to use. I'm going to assume we get a short rest at some stage. Because this house is fucking scary. And he's going to cast Vitriolic Sphere. And he's going to cast it right the fuck there so that it hits
Ailey's gonna
everything
be
that is
real
not our
pissed.
friends.
Ailey's like, huh?
Yeah. It's just a tiny sphere of green that sort of gets lobbed by Jun and into that zone, and suddenly stops right in the center of this area, and it expands in a big burst of green goo, flickering onto everything, missing Alien Varys, of course. And definitely catching that Mudkip. Definitely catching. Definitely catching. Okay, catches both of those Madcaps.
Ancient Mudkip.
Catches the hag and just misses the house somehow. Don't ask me how that works.
The Dex save just means that they don't get the second acid splash.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's half and the second, isn't
A
it?
failed save
Yeah.
must take that. Successful save takes half the initial damage, but no damage at the end of its next turn. So it will still take half of that damage. So still gets caught in a little bit of it, just not as much as everything else does.
It's probably the stupid fucking legs holding it up over everything.
Quite
Probably on
possibly.
its
The
little
legs straighten
tippy
up and push it
toes.
out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like got its little claws in the ground.
Jun curses the house legs.
He should.
Yeah, and they take 13 at the end of their next turn. Okay. Cool, so that's action, bonus action, no movement though. You can still move. Go on.
Yep. If I move, I probably get an attack of opportunity given where I've placed myself.
Yes.
So I think he's just gonna take a fighting stance and growl aggressively at the madcap that he's in front of.
Cool. Well, Codswallop's going to take your lead on that one. Go on for a chomp.
No, Codswallop, acid!
You don't care? Jump.
Pre-digested. Nom nom nom.
And he misses the first one with an 11, but the second one is a critical hit.
Nice.
So I think that just kills it. Yeah, he just bites the head off of this madcap.
Crush that sternum.
Yeah, completely annihilating this guy.
And he
Good
does
job,
that real,
Codswallop.
he does that real specific dog head shake, and the head just rolls off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have such a good visualization for that. Thanks.
All right. Now house move.
No one likes moving house.
My
No,
biggest fucking.
such stress.
Remember,
So it's gonna-
anything
This
you
is
want to
just next
buy off
level.
me before I move,
It's
let me
gonna
know.
twist and slam down its two legs, and you see the light that's shining around it sort of beam for a moment, and it like shakes like it's gonna vomit.
Ew.
And it will unleash
A second house.
unleash a second
Oh God,
house.
please no.
No, it will unleash a haze of like sparkles, almost like it's like
Ailey is automatically attracted towards it.
it's like a haze of glitter basically that comes out, but immediately starts to fade. But everyone caught in the cone, which I guess is just Jun and. Yeah, I was really hoping to get more than you guys, but it doesn't know how long it can go for that. So, if it shoots that off, that means you, Jun, are going to need to make a Constitution saving throw. So does Codswallop.
Con save?
Yep.
Sorry,
Need to
my
beat in-
headphones cut out to tell me that they're dying,
That's all right.
which is really fucking annoying because I can't hear you while they're telling me that.
Yeah. You need to beat an 18 on a Constitution save. You have not beaten
Do you want me
beaten
to roll a
18.
con save for Codswallop?
I have already done that. He has also failed the con save. So
No,
that
doggy,
means
no.
both of you are paralyzed.
Wait, who's paralyzed?
Codswallop and
And Jun.
Jun.
Does Jun
So
keep
it
moving
wasn't
around
just
enough?
doing damage.
It wasn't doing no damage. No damage involved.
Okay.
Just paralyzation.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's all it's going to do on its turn. And then this... then it takes the acid damage, which was... Oh, no, it saved, so it doesn't take that. Never mind.
But everything else does.
Yeah, Madcap. He's going to like try and outrun this, I guess. Oh no, he can get to you. Oh, he can get to you.
Oh no.
And you're paralyzed. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Does that mean it automatically hits?
Yeah, you automatically fail a dexterity saving throw when you're paralyzed. So that is 23 bludgeoning damage. And you are also prone on the ground.
It looks really owie, guys.
Oh, I already planned to come over there next turn.
Yeah. But luckily the madcap dies as soon as it finishes. As the acid takes hold and it goes, dead. That was his final moments.
If you're taking me down.
Kicking you to
I'm
the
going
ground.
With you.
All right. Everil, you are up.
I am down here. I
You
am
are
short.
down there.
Not as short as Ferris. Not shade, just a fact,
It's just a fact. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I will aim for, I think, that square right there.
Okay.
I drove it and then I forgot to do that bit.
There you go.
There we did.
And then I would like to roar from 15-foot roar straight at the house.
Perfect.
In a houseward direction.
Housewood direction.
Yep. I would like a dexterity saving throw, boss.
Yes. Say dexterity saving throw. It's gonna be 16. It's a natural 20.
God dang it.
Well, that's a successful save, right?
Yeah, so it's a success, so that takes half as much. So roll your 4d8.
Plus
That's 11?
the plus the yeah. I did it! I rolled it without instructions. Woo!
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Don't have too much. Cool. It's fire streaks across. It like shakes and it lets out like the whine of twisting wood, but in a way that makes it sound like it's in pain. So that's movement, action, no bonus actions.
No bonus actions other than yelling rar. I think
Perfect.
that'll be, yeah.
Cool. Ailey.
Ailey being Ailey, will go up and stabby the house, but she'll use the Skyrim magic thing because she's
She'll use
curious
this-
as fuck.
She'll use the
And this will turn
Skyrim
into a-
magic. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to know if this is just gonna turn it into a chicken. 'Cause, like, she's still obsessed with the food idea and eating the house.
Just separates into both a chicken and a house.
Yeah.
What?
Like a
With
perfectly
Haley?
innocuous house.
Also, does she get sneak attack on that or?
No, because it's right up against the hag that's still alive.
Ah, damn.
I know, that doesn't really make sense.
Skyrand.
Yeah.
Am I within
She's
5
gonna
feet
rend
of
them
it,
in
though?
half.
You're, I guess, technically flanking at this point.
Yeah. Fucking get that house.
Yeah, right, fine. You can hit sneak attack damage on it.
Come on, man. I took 50 damage in that round.
Yeah, that is true. There's like 3 or 4 of us all surrounding
Yeah,
it, which is
roll
kind of
roll
like
it.
different.
Roll your sneak attack. Okay. Wow. 66 makes 12. That's really sad.
I know.
But yeah, you stab. Okay, well, we're on the run down the order of events here. You slash down with both daggers and making sure to put some extra oomph on the Skyrim. Slash at its roots and leg bits that are sticking out of this house, and you see it suddenly shake and shudder, and then seeming like a machine powering down. All of the lights that surround it, the flickering lights, all sort of dim, and the inside of it sort of dims, and the legs like give a little shudder, and then it starts to like lower itself, settling down, like it's turning off.
What?
Holy
Hell
shit.
yeah.
And everyone's just like, and Ailey will at this point go, "Where's the chicken?"
The dagger of Skyrim worked for something, like we kind of wanted it to for once. Holy
Not how
shit.
Ailey wanted it to work. She wanted chicken.
Can Jun see this from his like paralyzed
Yeah,
and
you can.
on the ground?
Like, you're lying on the ground, stuck in like the same position that you were just in, looking at this giant thing just suddenly turn off.
And I can't even be like, "Should yeah," because I can't move. Yeah, basically. Whatever a paralyzed person can, like, whatever vocalization they
I
can
will
make.
say as well, Ailey, you feel an energy. You felt this kind of before
I felt shit before. haven't I?
from the dagger when you've used it on powerful things. You feel like a tingle come across it from you. That there's you've unlocked some nature of this dagger that you're not yet familiar with.
Yeah, she still doesn't know what it's doing, and she
Good
still hasn't
stuff.
told the group that this happens, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
either.
basically.
She keeps forgetting about it. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's doing us something there."
Awesome.
Cool. That's the end of Ailey's turn. Thrakus.
Yep. Okay. Well, everyone's a little bit. Yeah, and we've got one hag to go. So, let's see how. I think I'll go. Yeah, house is powered down.
I would say that you can see that Jun is in an absolute state right now.
I know.
Just letting you know.
Got chicken
I'm
house,
I'm
but-
getting there.
Also, you know
What's
that,
this?
that like Jun is wiry. He has ways of popping back up.
He is not currently being stabbed.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
and I
true.
need to move first.
Yep.
Because everyone else is also. looking we're
I
a
see.
little bit
I
fucked.
understand. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
So what you're saying is you're not abandoning Jun.
I was making sure that I was in range of everyone, which is within 60 feet,
Cool.
Oh.
so I can do a mass healing word.
So you feel this pull of energy as you cast. You start the verbal components of mass healing word, and you see this purple light shoot out at your.
It says, as you call out words of restoration.
Yeah. So you're
So,
just
like, I
saying
can
these
use
words.
the words.
You're saying these words. You can see this purple. It's got to do something visually. Come on. You see that purple
So I
energy.
can't just say whatever I want that's restorative.
You can say the whatever words you like that are restorative for sure, but you see the purple energy go out. The point of this is that you see it go and enter into all but one of your friends, as it seems that something has affected Varys that is preventing healing on him.
Father.
So Ailey is getting the old +6. Errol's already full. Codswallop's full. Jin's
Can you
getting the
roll mine
+6.
for me? I never remember how.
It's
to
already
do
done.
it.
You got the +6.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
So, the only knowledge I have is that something will not allow him to be healed.
Correct. You see that there's that the magic doesn't stick. None of his wounds heal. Nothing seems to happen to him.
The magic doesn't stick.
You can see that there's like
I'm
from
gonna
the
take a chance.
from the cuts from the sickle cuts that he's got. There's like an extra ooze coming out of those. That's
Okay.
really the source of this.
Well, I'm gonna take a chance that this might possibly work and use my bonus action to cast Shield of Fortitude on him.
Okay.
Hopes that it'll help.
Cool. I'll say that your mass healing word was a full action then instead.
Sorry?
I'll say that your mass healing word was a full action then instead.
Oh, I thought it was a full action.
Nope,
Oh
it's
shit,
usually
a
a bonus
bonus action?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, healing
Oh,
word in
that means I could have
general
done
is
something really
bonus.
different. I did not realize. Oh well.
That is
Fucking rolled, haven't I?
A-okay.
Like that.
That is
This is what
A-okay.
happens when shit's new to me.
Wait a minute. Control Z. Control Z.
Yep. You cast Shadow Fortitude, and you see a purple light shine around Varus, protecting him from harm. His armor
Just
class
a
is now
little.
20.
A tiny bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's such a weebie.
Thank you.
And that is the end of your turn, Thrakus. Varus, you're
It
up.
does crack me up that my AC is pretty high.
That's because if you got
Because I've got
fucking-
really awesome armor.
You really do.
Um,
So- What's the plan?
I mean, the house is seemingly shut down. It seems
like.
like this hag is the only thing that's left.
Looks like.
Cool. Ferris is just gonna shoot this hag in the stomach a bunch of times.
All right.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh.
Not a great crit, but some extra damage.
Fuck it. That kills the hag. So, when you, like, this purple light comes over you, you feel emboldened, you like right yourself, pull the pistol, push it against the front of her head. You see her eyes go wide and brains all over the back. And that's indeed a hag. And yeah, that's where the turn order is going to end up. Is this house is seemingly clean.
Seemingly. Love that word.
This house
great
is
word.
clean.
Going to clean your cups from the inside out.
But I will say that unless you guys want to spend any extra stuff, Varus ain't getting healed, and Jun and Codzol aren't moving for another minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything you guys want to do about that, or are you just going to sit here and wait for a minute?
Yeah, Ailey would definitely be just trying to examine the house. Because she's
Okay.
looking for chicken.
I can't do anything that would help them, like magically.
Hmm.
But I mean, I'd definitely be fussing over Codswallop and Jun.
What? So you
Well,
can
that's good.
you can still heal them, but they're just stuck stuck in their position, like they've been frozen in place.
Jun like can't even glare at anyone who's not helping.
Oh, Ailey is definitely way too distracted by the house to care about anyone or anything, but where is the chicken?
Okay. Well, so you
And,
see Ailey fly into the door of the hut that sits on top of these legs, and start rummaging through it. Varus.
Varus is going to grapple up to the house
Okay.
and just say aloud, anybody who wants to check the house for anything, do so now, because I'm going to set it on fire in like a minute.
Hey, no,
Can I help?
no, friends
If it
first.
If it gets back up, we're all fucked.
Ailey's like, fire?
Yeah. So grab whatever you want and get the fuck out.
Okay,
This-
now
this-
Ailey would be also like attempting to loot, not just looking for chicken because of what Varus
I
is
will
doing.
help Ailey find stuff.
I've been rummaging through my bags trying to find something that's better than just doing cure wounds on these guys, but wow,
Yep.
on
Would
that.
would you be looking through Jun's pockets?
No, because I feel like Jun would kill me as soon as
That's probably
move again.
true. That's
Mm.
probably true.
he can't tell me otherwise, so
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
if
go
he-
with cure wounds. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Jun can
Do
still
I
make
need to roll
noises, I
investigation
guess.
or something?
No, because he's paralyzed.
All right.
Well, is it complete paralysis?
It is complete paralysis. You're right.
So we can't even breathe for a minute. So he's going to be a little bit hypoxic.
Yeah, basically.
You
Okay,
start
I'm
to
also...
see Jun's face slowly going black.
And this is where...
I mean, the cure wounds
and
is
I'm
helping.
like, oh no, oh no.
The cure wounds is helping.
And I don't know if Jun can meet my eyes, but I can see that he's not breathing. So I start to breathe for him.
Oh,
And then I turn
yes.
and I give Codswallop a breath. And I'm giving Jun a breath. And I'm going back and forth and hyperventilating myself.
For a full minute.
Jun does not know how to feel about this, but he appreciates the thought, I suppose.
All right. If you're going to be doing that for a full minute, Thrakus, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes. Because you're panicking.
Yep.
Because I don't know how long this is gonna
Yep.
last.
All right. You get maybe 20, 30 seconds in of quick of passing between each of them
Okay,
before
okay.
you are so winded that you almost pass out.
Jun's like, ah!
Emerald's over in the corner, like, kind of nearby y'all, being like, I'd help, but if I get any closer, you won't like it.
Jun seems not to have an opinion.
Yep.
I'm like, you turn it off.
But they want me to set fire to the house.
Varys!
Huh? What?
All right, and now
Varys
while this-
pokes his head out of the house. You can see that he's got the alchemy jug in his hand. What?
You just see
And then you can see
bent
Ailey
over,
behind him.
hardly breathing.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Ailey's probably put cutlery in the bag of holding again, like you see her behind.
There's no
Varys,
cutlery.
just,
You
like,
find no
holding it.
you find no fucking silverware in this house.
Ah. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll roll my investigation. You tell me what I do.
Yeah.
Fine.
Alien.
And
I
is
also
it at
investigate?
Yes,
advantage?
you can
with-
both
Yeah.
roll investigation.
Thrakus is just
No
pointing
credit.
at those two, like,
So it's not an advantage.
That's
for helping?
not an advantage for helping. You're rolling
Aw.
individual investigation checks. So you don't
That's for
find
the
a whole.
chicken.
You don't find a whole lot. You do find hung up, like they've been drained and deskinned, a couple of rabbits, and
That's not chicken.
butchered rabbits. But rabbits are
Yeah.
tasty.
so like
That's not
Yes.
canon because I can't speak right now.
no, bunch of rabbits, and a bunch of de-feathered turkeys, not chickens. Quite. I don't know if I don't know much Ailey would know.
The difference.
Well, they'd be like, you'd probably looking at them be like, chicken, and like go up, big chicken, and then later realize, wait, no, this is not chicken, this is turkey. Damn it.
Big chickens.
So that is Ailey's, all that Ailey picks up on in here. Varys, you see, so inside there is a small table, small set of chairs. There's like a cooking area that's like a teeny tiny little boiler thing that would, you could put some hot stuff on, boil water or whatever. Couple of small cupboards, and again the hanging up meat, but a bunch of also hanging herbs. And rummaging through the cupboards, you see that there's a bunch of different spices and stuff that seem like they would be magical components and spells.
Ooh. I will grab the whole lot and shove them into the bag of holding.
Cool. Otherwise, it seems like this place is entirely barren. Doesn't look like it's been slept in for hundreds of years. There is a bedroll rolled out, but it's just like, not been used in forever.
Ailey, grab some turkey if you want it. We're getting out of here.
And as you say that, Ailey's already putting the turkey and rabbits in the bag.
Yeah, fair.
And then she's like, "Fire time now?"
Give me a few seconds to prepare some stuff. Varys takes the alchemy jug, pours out a bunch of oil onto the floor. What else have I got? What's it under?
Ailey will be leaning out the door, being like, "Nearly fire time."
Yeah.
To notify
Varys is
everyone
going
else.
to take a few handfuls of, well, 2 handfuls of gunpowder out of his pouch and just chuck it across the room.
All right.
And then get out of there.
All right. You all alight from the house.
Is that my cue?
Ailey will be like, "Do I still need to burp? Or do you just do it now?"
Let's make sure everyone is back from the house before you do anything.
Everyone
That's
gets away from the
very-
house.
Starts very
Yeah.
slowly
Sure.
walking towards, like,
Surely it's been a minute by now. though.
wandering over.
Yeah, it's been a minute by now. They are unfrozen.
Jordan gets the fuck away from the house and yells to Avril like, "Burn it down!"
It was sacks of gunpowder, right?
Yes.
Is that what
he
you were
threw
putting?
There's oil in the house. There's a quart of oil. I don't know how much that is. And there's gunpowder scattered across the interior. It's not huge amounts because he's only got 1 pouch left on him.
Ailey probably would have put some stuff, like,
It's about 1 liter.
she would have set up some things.
Oh, yeah.
The most fun part in the description of the spell is that it makes me immune to fire damage during the duration, and I've still got a few minutes left.
Oh yeah.
So I put my hands out beside me, like fully T-posing but leg spread also, like I'm a full-on fire starfish. And I go bang, and then run headfirst into the house, like
Ailey is
arms
clapping.
flailing, and I'm sprinting around in circles, touching every wall, touching every surface, just throwing out lines of fire at every wall, every ceiling, everything I can reach. And making sure to get gunpowder and oil and all of these good things recklessly, and I am aware that that is a bad thing to do.
So you'll see the figure of Avril that's lit, run into this up the leg of this house and inside of it, and just hearing maniacal laughter as things start creaking and burning and exploding, and just lots of flames start to flicker out each side, until they eventually leave and slowly start reverting back to their regular form, as the house completely ignites and is wildly burning.
And I would like to leave before my spell ends.
Yes, and Avril makes their way out, starts returning to their normal form as they have reached far enough away to not be affected by the fire. And you all hear from the inside of this house burning down the creaking and twisting of twigs and leaves and stuff, sounding very much like a creature whining
Oh,
and
earthquake.
whining
Right.
and twisting about yeah, it was an
None for
earthquake.
me at this stage, or if there is, I didn't notice it.
I didn't feel that myself.
It's one of those like, oh, it's probably nearby and quite shallow, but still very
that-
noticeable.
I
I
just
mean, it
felt
seems we both noticed
something
it at
for
the
a
same
moment
time,
there.
so I'd say it's halfway between
Yeah.
where we are and where you are. It's most likely, right?
Yeah. It's still
Ish.
kind of going.
It
Just
is.
very subtly.
Cool.
To Geonet.
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's what I do every time I feel an earthquake. First thing I do, Geonet.
Yeah, I'm hitting refresh every 10 seconds or so.
Anyway, while we guys look at that,
Sorry.
yes,
It's
that's
the
fine.
moment of
It's
going,
silly
if it is
things.
something I want to know, so I can scoop the cat and get in the door. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And this is important science. You have to submit felt reports.
correct. Unless you're that one person in Auckland that submits a severe report to every single earthquake, those people, we don't need you.
No, we
No.
don't.
Oh,
There's always one.
You just
Mhm.
want to feel special.
it wasn't that severe.
So Avril's just come out of this building, and sorry, what noise did the house make? You said?
So you're hearing it creak and the sound of like wood being put under pressure and things creaking and moving and snapping, but it very much sounds like a creature, like it's alluding to that sort of nature of it, like crying, basically being in pain as it slowly burns down and down and down until it's until you no longer hear that and you're just hearing the burning of wood.
Jin's
It
gonna
is
look
dead.
at Avril and nod and be like, "Nice job."
Did I do it?
Yeah,
We
and
built the
good call,
house.
Varys. That was yeah, sensible.
I mean,
That thing fucking hurts.
It looks like it. It looks painful. That's why I didn't want to take any time to do anything super prolonged. That thing would have kicked our ass.
Jin's like still kind of doubled over, like probably bleeding quite noticeably from several locations where the house like scratched him or gouged at him.
Has the bone shield effect finished on Varys?
Yes, it is dissipated as well.
Do you
Uh,
need a little bit of healing?
I can spot myself for now. Thank you, though.
Okay.
I will use a second wind. 13.
I think I'm worried that we killed the house, but we didn't find the witch.
The hag.
The hag.
Wait, so that wasn't the right hag? Oh, god damn it.
That
No.
wasn't Baba Yaga, no.
Baba Yaga would be more intense than that, surely.
I guess that's true.
Which
Unfortunately,
does remind
I
me.
agree.
Was the hag's body on fire at all?
What do you mean?
Over there.
This one?
Yes, the hag.
I don't believe it was on fire at any point.
Okay, we need to take care of this hag just in case, because Dark Sun Gods are
Need me to
In
burn
that
this
case,
one
where
too?
is the hag over there?
No, I want to
Ailey
do
was
something
just-
way more fun, guys.
I
way
only
more
was
fun.
about to set it on fire.
Oh, way more fun. can pose.
Jin would like
Oh,
to
cool.
Being disfigure themselves.
yeah. I get 8 temporary hit points, please.
Done.
See, I told you there's someone in Auckland already.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Every time.
Assholes.
Extreme.
Has to be the Aucklanders.
It's always. Sorry, get back to it.
There won't be special. Yeah, so how does the Fiendish Vigor look? Because I think in the past when Jin has cast it, it's had a very visual dragon-y component.
Yes. Well, in this instance, I would say it's still that shadowy form that sort of bleeds out of your clothing and slowly sort of takes shape around your body to give that sort of look. But instead of it being scaly or any sort of dragon talony sort of look, instead it is seemingly taking form of that ornate black armor that the Queen's soldiers all wore.
What is the Rakus doing?
You see Thoracus gone over to the to the hag, reached out and ever so lightly touched the corpse on the ground, and over the span of a minute, you watch it very quickly decompose into... What does it decompose into, Thoracus?
Well, it starts to sprout moss and fungi, but the interesting thing is it starts to sprout fungi much like the giant mushrooms around us as the ground accepts its fertilizer.
Mm.
Nice.
I will also go and start hiffing madcap bits into the house fire.
Fair enough.
Ailey
It's
will
gonna help.
And, yeah, it's when she sees someone throwing stuff in, she's like, "Ooh, fun times!" And also goes and throws stuff in.
Though I might
Sure.
also pause just to play tug of war with Codswallop and one just for a minute because it's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was such a good boy.
All right.
He was the Beast Boy.
Would you like to consider this a short rest? And do...
Yes, please.
Yeah, we
Resty
need to short
things.
rest.
Short rest is a good idea.
Also,
Okay.
we could be cooking some stuff on that fire.
Yeah.
Well, I only did find some meat for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So I feel like this would be a good time to have a meal. And shall we roll short rests, or
It's up
do
to
you
you.
want us to perceive things and stuff first? Or
It's up to you. What do you... I mean, there's nothing within
Cool,
your
short
perception
rested.
range that you can see at the moment. You know that
I
you're
think-
heading in the right direction. You just haven't got
I
there yet.
noticed a very big house which is on fire.
Yes.
I think Jin is definitely like assuming that this was Baba Yaga's house is going to be looking out for her appearing because like why the fuck would she let this happen to her house? And so he's definitely going to be keeping an eye out on the horizon.
But does he have any thoughts about me giving him mouth to mouth alongside Codswallop?
He doesn't want to talk about that. He's just throwing stuff on the fire. And like whenever Thoracus isn't looking, just like casually wiping his mouth and spitting on the ground. And being like They're like, it's like my sister kissed me.
A really weird kind of kissing.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how to process this.
Gross. I'm sorry, in this world we don't have any of those plastic mouth protector valves.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a bunch of magical alternatives.
Yeah. We could say that the cure wounds helped with any gross bacteria.
Yes.
But
Magic.
technically, Thoracus's mouth is grosser than Codswallop's.
Yeah, I believe that.
I mean, Jun doesn't so much mind the dog's mouth. That's not the issue here.
It's Thoracus. That
It was
dirty
the
tiefling, you
middleman
know where
mouth.
it's been.
Well, it's like because they have that kind of jovial sibling-like relationship,
Yeah.
and he's like, "No, this I don't know. It feels icky."
Are you telling me that you would not give mouth to mouth to your sibling?
I might
I
just
could
let him
leave Jin
die.
this. Like, me thinking, I'm like, would give mouth to mouth to a stranger.
Yeah, I'm more
Yeah,
like
I
putting
would.
one to a stranger than like a family member.
I would be more okay if I was pre-prepared with one of those plastic mouthguard things.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
much
That
prefer
would be
that.
less weird. Maybe
Yeah.
that's like the best reason, so that you don't have to feel like you have to let your family die.
Just carry one of those around in your pocket,
Yeah.
just in case.
I
Oh,
hope my brother
dear.
never watches this.
I know some of my brother's friends watch it when I stream it, and I haven't streamed it in ages, so I have no idea.
There you go.
I'm
I don't know if they watch.
99% sure my dad doesn't actually watch this.
Mhm. Well,
I think I'd be more comfortable with just one of my nieces. I won't specify which because most people can guess which one. Because of how
Don't
much
say it
she
like
is
that.
just. Well, it's because she's basically a mini me, so my brain won't process it in the same way it processes everything else. So I'd be more inclined.
Jeez, say you love one more than the other harder. Oh, we all have
Literally,
so many
during
family
this, my
troubles.
parents fucking called me out that like, hang on, I'll skip
gonna put
any
it in the chat?
names.
meanwhile,
We went wildly
the
off
house
topic and
was
we're not in D&D
silent.
anymore. There's a reason our characters are the way they are.
yeah.
That's true.
They said the house
I don't
was
know.
actually silent for 15 minutes until my niece pipes up and says, "So I think you should buy me a pink Jeep, a real one, not a toy."
Ah!
Like, what the fuck? Why would she
Ugh.
need a Jeep? And my dad's
To go
response
places.
was, "She's related to Pyro."
Yes, that's true.
Cool.
Anyway, before we get further and deeper into real life stuff and turn off the stream, I'm going to say that we're going to end here at the end of the short rest. But Ailey is going, over the short rest, is going to process what has happened to the Dagger of Skyrend and
Yay!
from their natural attunement that they have to it now,
And
find
maybe
out
tell
that
people.
It has become even more powerful, that there is now ever so lightly glowing rune etched into the hilt of it that is constantly sort of lightly glowing. And now when they attack a creature that isn't on the plane that it's natively from, it must make a wisdom saving throw or get returned to its home plane.
Oh, damn.
And as part of their once a day
Does
use,
she know that?
yes, as per its once a day use to sever magical connections, it can also split a creature into its component elements. Results may vary.
Ailey's gonna
Is
have
that an
way
extra
more
thing that it can do when you use the
Yeah, so they can
ability
choose to
sever
do
connections?
choose to sever the connection or reduce it to its component parts.
Okay.
So after the short rest, Ailey will be like, guys, everyone, look, it's glowing.
It is.
And that's
Yeah.
all you'll know about it until
And that's probably all you'll get from her, and all that, and like, so now I can stab even more better.
I believe it.
That seems about accurate for how Ailey would explain what is going on.
That's perfect.
Maybe we should think about that a little bit. Because Baba Yaga already splits herself into bits. I don't know if it's sensible to include.
So don't stab Baba Yaga with it.
Or maybe do. I don't know. Like, would it.
From
Varys.
From my knowledge of the dagger, it has a once a day use of that ability. I think that was a very good use of it on the house, but I
It
don't know
think
didn't
if we
turn
would-
into chicken.
I think it was a. I mean, short of there being chicken, it was a perfect use of the dagger.
100%. I mean, that would have been much more dangerous than it already was. Had you not done that, I think that was a good move.
Yeah.
Oh, I did good
Hell
with
yeah!
the stabbing.
You kicked its ass.
Yeah,
You destroyed a
and then we
house.
set it on fire.
We did.
I don't think it
And-
would have let us set it on fire if you hadn't stabbed it.
Yeah.
And
I feel
also-
like maybe it would have eaten us if
What
we
if
tried to
it-
go inside.
What if it was on fire and then running around?
That would have been funny.
Oh,
That would have been
a lot.
terrifying.
But hey, you did good too, because you also got us these nice turkeys.
Turkey? Is it turkey? I thought it was big chicken. Is turkey not big chicken?
And
It's a big bird, kind of like chicken.
that's where we're going to finish off. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see where the team goes from here now that they've defeated Baba Yaga's house. How will they fare against Baba Yaga herself? All right. Bye.
Worse.
Bye.
Bye.